Once again, welcome back to Let's Play Motorsport Manager, Daddy's Boy Challenge, and second race out of a dozen. Rio de Janeiro coming up. This is our second attempt through this. The Timmix here as always, and I'm excited about this, but I'm also, with our good results, show them again here in the first race, but I'm also a little bit hesitant because I didn't do that much to change to get such a nice switch in results. So I think some of it was just good old-fashioned luck, as much as I would wish it otherwise. Don't know if I can replicate it, but getting off to that good start, obviously, really going to help us long term. And right now, it's just key to keep Stone in a reasonably decent mood. Okay, so I just finished design work on a new set of brakes, so I want to keep going. And really, I'm just looking for yeah, I'm looking to get the cheapest, fastest one. So there's no reason for me to buy any of these when I can add no time or cost and get that one. I'm just looking to work my way up so that I can hit that spot. And I tested this out, and I can indeed get one of the main legendary ones with that selection. I just didn't get it this time. So, or the last time when I tried it. So I definitely want to do that. So that's 350K there for that design. Not that much, all things considered. And we don't want to. I don't want to put the new brakes on. This is one more like build-up design. Then the next one, I'm going to be going to get something new. Okay, so yeah, we've got all of those things. 43 hours, almost 2 days. Let's do the interview. Can't beat that. Andrea Gabler winning in your first race in charge of Hammer AMR. It's great, but there's a long season still to come. That's exactly where I want to be. And Gabler getting a nice little minor morale boost. And there's our review. Nothing particularly interesting there. We've designed our new part, and they're working on fixing the old one, so I don't need to deal with the shop. It's always a good idea to check in on the HQ. You can see 14 weeks left on the simulator. That's building away. So long-term finances still very much a concern, but I can't do anything about it right now, so onward. Okay, and there's our car repairs. As always, let's check in on part improvements. Okay, so Rio. Top speed and high speed corners are our crucial items. So we're looking, looks like it's probably going to rain. That'll help Gabler. So the engine and the spoiler are what we want to be working on here. So let's get rid of all that. See the engines and the spoilers. Improve those as much as we can. And they are, in the lower spots as far as our reliability. So we're at least going to want to hold them in there for a while. We're probably going to want to switch out some other ones. We should be able to get everything up to like, I want to keep the reliability 10% higher, if not more, if not closer to 15% higher than the other ones. So we're going to push these up pretty close. You can see we're going to almost get these up to 100. So we could have everything in the 80s and then these in the 90s. That would be real nice. And I only want to go a few days at a time before I check back in on these. Yeah, they're only a few percent higher than the other ones. And then there is an argument here for these brakes, because they're at 402, and then only 11% reliability gap, and there's a 10%, or 10. I don't think 10 is enough. A plus 10 performance rating is enough to really push anything there. Let's finish up these brakes. And yes, talking about drivers retiring at the end of the year, I don't care. Okay, so let's get our brakes built. So this could be the first one that we want to use. Do we want to get it faster or get better initial reliability? You know, that's a question. What's not a question is that we're definitely going to want this part. We're going to want that part. And do we want minus 20 to max plus 40? So basically it's going to be, this is a net plus 20. This is a minus reliability, so yeah, we definitely don't want that. And, or do we want like them to be better at dry weather? So is it plus 20 or plus 50 during dry weather, basically? And I think the plus 50 is the way to go there. And then the only thing we can add is one of these. You know, 12.7 days, or the initial reliability boost. And honestly, I'm going to say that the 50K is the deciding factor there for me. I'm just going to, I'll spend a little bit more time on reliability because I don't want to spend the 50K. So yeah, this is going to be ready just shortly after the race, but we wouldn't be using it for the race anyway. I can use it for the next race, though, because of the reliability, of course, is why we wouldn't. And unfortunate that I wasn't able to get anything to decrease the red zone, unless I get like one of these two. Like I have a 50% chance actually of getting a good red zone reduction out of this. So yeah, so let's build that part, 600K. We're going to want to build another similar one, of course, to get one on each driver. So very nice there. But we're going to be going in with our current parts. Just get that notification off. There we go. Going in with our current parts for the next race in Rio. Okay, let's take a look back in here. There we go. And yeah, that's got that bonus thing, minus 10 reliability during the race. We're going to ignore that part again. And let's see. We're still not up enough that I want to switch that out. I want to keep going with the current parts. A few more days. Alright, and Bobby Stone loves our gearbox being a beauty, so that's great. Rio. Good spoilers. Atsuno is the best at that. Ultra soft and super soft. Good track for tire wear, so yeah. We've got another sponsor offer. We'll deal with that, of course, when the race arrives. And let's take a look. You can see back here. No, that's not what I want. Is it home? Yeah, down to 12 weeks now on the simulator, 5 days on the brakes. And you can see these improvements. So I like to check those every once in a while. Of course, this is a good place if I just want to go take a look. And I think we're up enough here. Let's put a little bit of time in on the suspension. 94%. It's looking pretty strong. Just a couple days worth. Another sponsor offer. Very nice. Lori is the hot favorite. And we got his, even though Andrea Gabler is a female. Not the best writing there. And said take all their money and put it on me. She thinks she's a shoo-in. Touring GT is looking to get better. Okay, so let's take a look again at our improvements. And yeah, I think I want to put it back in here. You can always think about putting some in the brakes. I just want to try to max these out. I think that's our best shot right now. Okay, so we're ready to travel to Rio. Let's take a look at our sponsor offers. We've got 2 in for this one. We didn't sign one last time because it wasn't, it wasn't beneficial. So 2 more in, and this gives us 3. So target is first place, second or above. Big bonus for U.S. races here is worth noting. But I really like the $2 million up front here for 4 races. I think that's our best value right here. So we're going to go with Viking. And that's going to keep us in the black for a while. Gets us up to almost $5 million. So pretty happy with that. Then who do we use for the sponsor bonus? And I'm going to go with the middle level here. And the reason for doing that is, let's say we get both of these, we're going to get 600K. If I can only finish one, race or qualifying, I'm going to get 500K. That's almost as much as if I hit both there, which I should be able to with PlaySport. This is a little steep. So I think this is our best sort of risk-reward scenario. And yeah, we got the same type of mentality there. So I think this is where we want to be. We're ready to head out into Rio. Down to South America. And hopefully we're going to handle this better than we did last time. And it looks like we're going to have good weather for the practice session. Okay, so I want to take a look at the weight stripping first. And we're going to use the usual 70-60 rule, so we can pop that down a little bit. Stay where you are. So we can get just a bit into Gabler's car. Plus 30. Not a lot, but something. And more importantly, though, we shouldn't have to worry about any part repairs. And I think the same for both. Although we did discover it did seem to be worthwhile to knock them down a little bit more because of the ability that Stone has. So 105, yeah. And then we're going to want Gabler in the first car, Balcazar practice session in the second car. And Gabler, again, form not outstanding. Stone and Balcazar looking pretty good right now. Gabler's going to be fine. It's going to be Stone's car, of course. Okay-ish, and you wouldn't say it was okay-ish if we didn't get that last lap. So yeah, we're expecting it to rain, and it is. Advantage Gabler, of course, but that's not going to be the key. I mean, if it's raining in the last qualifying, then that's going to matter. So, what kind of weather we have? Okay, it's going to be... Alright. Inter's out there for a while, and then we can go dry. So, definitely want to hit that. And go for the general qualifying bonus rather than one of the tires. Stone, you can go for your qualifying bonus and the ultras in the second part of this. So we've got Orange, Torin, none of the big teams losing anybody in the first round. So let's see about round 2. We should be pretty close to locked in. We've got more rain, but pretty close to locked in terms of who is, in terms of the car setups. And let's just take a look at the weather here. Pause it a bit. Okay, we're going to get some definite rain, and then looks like it's drying out. So we're going to start on inters once again. So yeah, Bobby Stone Jr., better luck next time. Lori is still up here, but and so is Sevilla. Yeah, the see, we lost one of the Orange drivers in the first set. Atsuno, they're both in. So both the Spartan drivers, both the Atsuno drivers in. Stone is not. So bad happenings for us. Okay, number 3. And right now what we're looking at is getting Gabler in the top 3. That's huge. So we look like we're going to have dry weather all the way through, so far as we can tell. So we just want to go out on a dry run here. Literal dry run. Stone determined to change things around tomorrow. I'm liking that. Alright, so here we are, expecting rain in the race at Rio. Gabler, we're not going to be using regular softs. Race trim, super softs. Bobby Stone, race trim and your engine expert ability. Setups, and of course I'm going to go down to 8 laps for Gabler. It's either that, or do I go for... And I think I want to go for the one-stop strategy, which means a full tank, hybrid mode, all that fun stuff. I'll just shave off one thing. But yeah, I'm going to go with the one-stop strategy, get as much as I can out of these, and then switch to super softs. Cars have plenty of distance. Yeah. Boy. Thing is, if I'm going with 2 stints like this, there's just no reason. I'm going to go with ultras, I think. Although, yeah, even more important, look at the weather. Look at the weather. Okay, lap 8. So I want enough to get through 8 laps. 7, 8 laps. And that isn't much at all, by the way. Race trim. I think I'm going to be doing most of it on Ultras. So, and then... Goodness, I only want to get through 8 laps. And that includes a fair amount of this. Yeah, I just don't see any reason to carry more than 5 laps of fuel. That's not much, but I think it's enough. Okay, so how about 8 laps here? Let's go with 11. Because you're going to be burning the whole time. Okay. And, yeah, I definitely remember if I do Rio again. No, you want to stick with the Ultra tires because of the weather pattern, if for no other reason. So, okay. So definite mistake not getting the Ultras, but the Ultra bonus, the Ultra race trim. But I didn't know that. Tanaka and Hashimoto, so the Atsuno cars doing great on here, and that's basically, you know, they love the spoilers. The spoilers were great for them. Spartans in the second row. So, Gabler definitely going up against our competitors. Nice start. Yep. Staying up there with the Spartan cars. Looking to get that spot on Sevilla. And then there's Stone. Stone now dropping to 15th. We're not liking that. Hopefully he can get something going. You see some cars already going to hybrid. I'm not going to do that until I get my fuel lower. Gabler up to 3rd, but then back down to 5th. And staying in 5th through the first lap. And we've definitely got to back off the tires now. I don't like doing that, but it'll get worse. Yep, I understand being worried about the fuel, but don't be. Just trust me on it. Stone not doing great back there. Gabler dropped down to medium. Gabler now up to 4th, passing Sevilla. Looking really strong right now. And here comes the rain. I think I want to stick out here for one more lap and then come in. Although I'll send Stone in now. Okay, so enters. And we're going to want to stay out there till lap 16, 17, 9, 10 laps. Oh, let's say 7. Part should be fine. Don't want to charge the battery. There you go. Stone setting to come in. Gabler looking to get 3rd from Tanaka. just about out of charge. You know what? Why don't you just go ahead and do that? Eight laps. Can I get away with 6? Don't know if I can. You know, we go up to 7. Let's be safe rather than sorry. Stone with quite a bit of energy left. Almost got that 3rd place. And let's see who comes in this time. Looks like we're it. So, last 2 spots here. The nice thing is that gives us lots of open track ahead to run. Let's see where we're at. Like to get another lap in. Shift down to medium for Stone. And yeah, let's have Stone come in. Okay, so we want to go on Ultras now. Try to get those to last the rest of the way. Except that if he's going to be aggressive, he's not going to be able to get those to last the rest of the way. So he's going to have to not be as aggressive, I think, is what we're going to have to do here. Yep. There's Gabler, 14 seconds behind Lori, but pretty close to everybody else. Alright, let's go ahead and come in. Ultras. And how much fuel do I need for 16 laps? Depends on how aggressive I want to be with it. I'm going to go with 11. Really going to have to be cautious with the tires. This is going to get interesting. Out in 10th. Now let's see what happens when the other drivers ahead have to pit. That's going to be the key. Second and third right ahead. Second and a half ahead. Closing that gap. Now a second. With 3 laps to go. What a dramatic finish we've got here in Rio. Gabler trying to catch Dutt and Sevilla. 9.7 now on the racing form. Incredible. Absolutely incredible finish. Oh, and look at Sevilla having mechanical problems. And here comes Gabler. Oh, goodness. Got one of them, but Dutt still staying in front. So now it's Andrea Gabler and Jarita Dutt with 2 laps to go. Keeping it close, but I can't get the edge. Yeah, I think I've got enough fuel here. Let's go all out. I'm gonna watch the fuel real close. Let's get this spot. Half a lap. It's close. Okay, back off to high. Back off to medium. Whoa, what is Lori doing right here? Everybody running out of fuel. Come on, Gabler, get around. No! Oh, Dutt passed me at the end. Oh, what a crazy finish. But at least it wasn't Spartan. Stone finishes in 7th and is happy with that. Oh, so much better than last time. Spartan drops at the end and we maintained first. Oh, that was crazy. I thought for sure I had enough fuel and I would have won the race for the 2nd time in a row if I did. Oh, split second management. That was an intense finish. And if I lose by 2 points, I'm going to remember that. Okay, so pole position bonus and the fastest lap bonus both going to Atsuno there. Look at this, 1.5 seconds. Just barely beat Lori across the line. Stone finishing 7th, just out of the points. Wow. Oh, 4 point. Yeah, that cost me 4 points. That was huge. Huge, and yet I was like, what am I doing? You know, what is Lori doing this close to me? Lori obviously ran out of fuel. Ugh. Well, here's the important part. I mean, it's Hammer, Orange, Spartan. I mean, the 3 of us right up there, well ahead of everybody. Anybody can win this. And of these 3, and you know, getting off to a decent start, getting my teeth into it, that was really, really a nice thing to have, because now I can start improving the car more. I'm going to have reliability maxed out soon, so I can do more weight stripping. Not going to be easy by any stretch, but I really like our odds going forward. Stone's morale going down as a result of the performance. And finishing second. Chairman's not happy with that. Deal. That's all I have to say. We did get one of the bonuses. Didn't lose that much. Look at that, tight race. So yeah, we're right in the thick of it. But we still got to get Stone doing better in order to keep the chairman happy. We got to keep improving the car. Things could really go, long-term finances are an issue. Things could go either way here. But we're in the thick of it after Rio, and we've got over 3 weeks till Sydney to prepare. So, can't complain about that. So, exciting start to the Daddy's Boy Challenge. Plenty more to come. Thanks for watching.